Yo guys, it's CFB, welcome back to a brand new video, welcome back to the channel, and today, 2 on the fucking bounce, let's go. Chelsea win 3-1, but technically it's Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 3. We pick up the 3 points in Premier League match day 24, and yes. Before we get into the nitty gritty and everything like that, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I load a video. It's the first link in the description to my streaming channel, go and check that out, it'd be very much appreciated. Let's jump straight into it. It's going to be a quick video because, to be fair, my head is hurting. But thank you all. I just want to quickly say as well, before we get into the video, thank you all for tuning into the live stream. Whoever joined into the live stream, the people who joined in, thank you. I very much means a lot, you know, communicating with you all. And yeah, it was a good live watch along to the game. So if you haven't gone and watched that and you want to see my reaction to the goals live, then it's literally, you know, it's back on the video, so go and check it out. And yeah, let's get straight into it because yes, Chelsea win 3-1, another away win. We've just come back off a win from Aston Villa playing away. We win that. We come back today against Crystal Palace at Selhurst and we win 3-1, pick up the 3 points. Now we're on to the tough run of fixtures because the next couple of games are quite tough. I think we've got City next and stuff like that. Today was a must-needed 3 points, no matter what, because with the run of games we've got coming up, who knows, we might not even pick up that many points. City, I don't really expect that many points, but today was a must. With how Crystal Palace had been, their form leading up to this game and everything like that, with the players they have out injured, you know, the quality players they have injured, it was a must-win for us to get the points. Like I said, we've got a tough run of fixtures coming up as well. It's another must-win for the points, and that's why I'm so happy we grabbed the points. Don't get me wrong, we're going to get into it, but sometimes it wasn't in great fashion. But all that matters is we got 3 points, and we showed some good signs. We showed some good signs today, which were positive for the way going forward. Obviously, as well, picking up a win makes us build, hopefully, a bit of consistency ready for the Carabao Cup game we've got coming up very, very soon, which, in my opinion, again, it's a must-win, especially for Pochettino's job. I want him to at least win 1 trophy this season. That's my objective, 1 trophy. He has to. I think his damage is done so far. It's already been quite a lot. It's been quite significant, so he has to win a trophy in my eyes. But the last 2 games, I will say, fair play to Pochettino. The Aston Villa one, he was great. He was great in the Aston Villa one. I've got to say, no faults. This game, there's a couple of faults here and there, but let's get into it. So, I had no problems whatsoever with the lineup. The lineup was perfect to a T. Really happy with the lineup. And yeah, let's go through the lineup. So we went Petrovic in goal. Ben Chilwell left back. Ben Chilwell left back. Disasi, Thiago Silva as your 2 centre backs. Right back, Malagusto. Caicedo, Enzo, double pivot. Gallagher, Cam. Went Jackson off the left wing. Palmer as the ST. Madueke off the right. Literally what I said in my match preview. That's the lineup I want to go with, and we gone with it. And first half, I've got to be honest, I wasn't that impressed. I wasn't happy with the first half. I expected a bit more from us in the first half, especially how, you know, I was going to say City then. Crystal Palace were leading 1-0 going into the second half. They were 1-0 up in the first half. There wasn't enough patterns of play in the first half. Again, we were just doing the exact same thing as we were doing before, which I complained about. We were just winging it. You could tell it got too predictable. Crystal Palace knew what was going to happen, so they blocked off the flanks very, very easily. And yeah, first half was a bit poor. Enzo was playing with his back to goal in the first half for pretty much all of the first half. Caicedo was isolated as well. And then that's what happened with our first goal. We got caught out on a counter-attack. But we defended really well, and it came to Madueke, and this is why I got confused. Madueke took his time on the ball in a dangerous area, got tackled very, very easily, and I don't even know what Crystal Palace scored the goal, but he slapped it top bins. Nothing we can do, nothing Petrovic can do about it. It's 1-0 Crystal Palace, but such a shite way of giving the ball away. And it was so easily, just to get dispossessed so easily by the whole team. Nobody put the pressure on when he had the ball. He was about to shoot outside the box. We just stood still, like statues, like weeping angels of Doctor Who. You know what I'm trying to say? and it was 1-0. And don't get me wrong, on my live stream I was fuming. I looked at the camera and I went, this is going to be another blip, isn't it? It was the Aston Villa game was another blip, but luckily I got proven wrong because Pochettino made a tactical substitution. I didn't realise it at the time, but at half time he made a tactical substitution of bringing in Kunku on for Madueke. And I think we played in like a 4-4-2 in a way. I think we played more like a 4-4-2 than we did in the first half. But you know what was the main thing about this second half that I liked the most? He actually realised his mistake and played Caicedo and Enzo in the double pivot, an actual double pivot, not Enzo being too far forward or anything like that. He actually played him in a double pivot, and I was happy. And that's when you saw us take control of the game properly, because in the first half, Crystal Palace had like 6 shots, 2 on target, 1 of them going in. We had 1 shot, 0 on target in that first half. It was pitiful, absolutely pitiful. I wasn't happy with it, but like I said, luckily we changed it in the second half. And Kunku coming on tactical sub for Madueke. But you know, I've got to be honest. In fact, actually, I'll get onto that in the player ratings. Obviously, the first goal came from Conor Gallagher. It was literally straight away in the second half. Showed the intensity. It's great ball outside. It's out wide again. Cut back from Malo Gusto. Gallagher is literally in space by himself inside the penalty area, and he just taps it and he blasts it in the top right hand corner. Makes it 1-1, and from then on we kick-started. We had all the possession the whole game, but we were taking care of it a bit more better in the second half than we was doing the first half. Again, Conor Gallagher, Conor Gallagher gets the second goal, pretty much identical to the first goal, except from it wasn't inside the box, it was just outside the box. Gusto gets it out wide. Was it Gusto or Palmer? It was one of the two, I can't remember. It was one of the two, but either way, they got it outside on the right-hand side. Low crossed it into Conor Gallagher, who's got all the space in the time. On the outside of the box, he taps it in, bottom left-hand corner. 2-1, Bob's your uncle towards the end of the game as well. And we was calm from then on. And then, I thought it was just going to end 2-1. I thought, there we go, I've got my match prediction right. Nah. Straight away, as soon as we get the goal, we go and counter-attack Crystal Palace, who only have 2 backs for some odd reason. And Palmer passes it all the way over to Enzo. Great pass by Palmer, splits Crystal Palace defence open. Enzo fake shots it, makes a Crystal Palace slip over on his own arse, you know what I mean? And then fakes it again, makes him drop down to the floor even more, you know what I'm trying to say? Sinking into the ground, you know what I'm trying to say? Stuck in the mud, you know what I'm trying to say? This ain't no year 6 playtime, mate. It's stuck in the mud. And then puts it in the top left-hand corner. Composure. Didn't panic. Didn't worry about making the pass or taking a shot. Was calm, composed. Top left-hand corner. 3-1 at the end of the game. Easy 3 points. By the way, I loved the celebrations on the second goal. Disasi was 8 rows into the crowd. Loved it. Honestly, loved it. And, yeah, 3-1. We took care of that game brilliantly, in all fairness. I've got to be honest, in the second half, before we got the 2 late goals, I thought it was going to be 1-1, but luckily we got the 2 late goals. When do you see ever Chelsea Football Club score 2 late goals? It's been a long flipping time. To win a game, it's been a long time. Long time. So I'm happy we got the 2 late goals. I'm going to turn the slide back on, I've only just realised. To kill the game off as well and pick up the 3 points, and now we move on to the harder fixtures. We've got harder fixtures coming up now. That's the big point. But yeah, really happy with the way things turned out. Like I said, first half was not great, but second half we rectified our mistakes. We looked a lot more better, a lot more comfortable, and yeah, we now make that 13 wins against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace haven't beaten us in 13 games now. We've set a new record. They are the team we've beaten most in a consecutive amount of games, if you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, positives all round. Finally, are we turning a corner? Nah, I can't say we're turning a corner, but yeah, let's get to the player ratings anyway. So player ratings are good. Petrovic in goal, 6. I'll say it was a 6. Ben Chilwell was okay. He gave away the ball way too much, too easily as well. So Ben Chilwell, I would say, was a 5. Generous in a way. Thiago Silva, I would say, was a 6.5. Defended a really, really good counter-attack from Crystal Palace. There's one thing here that I didn't like about the game today. Crystal Palace were catching us on too many counter-attacks. I think if that's a better team, I think we concede maybe 2 on those counter-attacks, because luckily, like I said, Crystal Palace didn't have their best players today, because maybe they would have been a bit more frightening on that counter-attack, you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah. Like I said, Thiago Silva 6.5, did really well on defending some of the counter-attacks. I hope he's not injured, because he came off straight away as soon as he went down, but he looked like he was walking fine, so I don't know. But yeah, Disasi, solid. Absolutely solid from Disasi. I'm saying this, I can't believe I'm saying this. He started to come into his own a little bit, I think. But Disasi was brilliant. I'll give him a solid 6.5. Gusto was not impressed within the first half, but second half improved. I don't know why he got taken off. This is one thing that I'm going to get to later. Why did he get taken off? But Gusto, I say, was a 6. Enzo with the goal, yet again, another goal. Brilliant goal again. Proving that he is, in my opinion, one of the Premier League's best midfielders. You play him in his actual position and give him a good tactical instruction, and he will play teams off the park, you know what I'm trying to say? So, Enzo, 6.5. Nah, I've got to give him a 7. I think he was our man. Oh, this is tough, you know, this one's going to be tough. I'll give him a 7. Castillejo gave away the ball too easily in the first half, but again, came into his own in the second half, was a lot more solid, a lot more calmer, so I say was a 6. Gallagher, now this is where the confusion comes in, because Gallagher scored 2 goals, but bar the 2 goals, obviously pressing wise, the press always starts with Gallagher. He's always good on the press, he's always brilliant at that, but like, bar that, it wasn't amazing, but it was good. But I'm going to give Enzo man the match. I'm going to say Gallagher was a 6.5. I'll give him I can't give him a 7. I don't know who's man the match between the two. Let me know in the comments down below who yours man the match would be, please, because I'm struggling. But 6.5. Madueke off the right did not have a good game. Madueke did not have a good game today. That's why he got hooked off straight away in the second half. Too easily out-strengthened on the ball. Didn't really create much today. I've got to say it was a 4.5. No, I've got to say it was a 4. Got to be honest, was not great today. Jackson off the left, I thought again looked quite good off the left. I think he was causing a lot of problems off the left-hand side again today. I love the way he manoeuvres his way into the middle and then creates. I like that about Jackson. 6 for Jackson, 6. And then obviously Palmer up top got an assist, maybe it was 2. I don't know if he got 2 assists, but he definitely got an assist. Again, bar that though, I don't think he really did much today. I've got to be honest. I don't think he didn't really turn up like his usual self. So with Palmer, I would say was a. If he got 2 assists, I'll give him a 6. But if he didn't, and he only got 1 assist, I'll give him a 5.5. So 5.5, 5.7 actually. I'll give him a 5.8. Colwell came off the bench. He's back from injury now. I didn't realise, but he's back from injury. Colwell came off the bench, and I mean, he looked injured towards the end of the game, so I pray that's not the case, because we've got no centre-backs available. Apart from Chalobah. Chalobah was surprisingly on the bench today, but didn't come on. But I would give Levi a 5.5. Didn't really impact it that much. Sterling came off the bench. Shoved off the ball quite easily on a couple of occasions. I think Sterling coming on was the wrong substitution personally as well. I would have liked to see Mudryk maybe get some minutes, but we haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't think I could really rate Sterling because he came on quite late. Same with Alfie Gilchrist, and that's about it for substitution wise. Oh yeah, and Nkunku came on as well. Nkunku came on. This is where I get a bit annoyed, because the tactical substitution for Nkunku from Madueke was the right one, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what Pochettino told Nkunku to do when he came on, but Nkunku barely got any touches of the ball. Pochettino needs to change something up tactically with Nkunku, because he's playing him wrong. You're not getting the best out of him the way Pochettino's playing him, so I would say Nkunku was a 5, because whenever he did get on the ball, he looked quite good technically and everything like that, so yeah. That's it for subs, and that's it really to do with the game. But I just want to quickly mention this. Pochettino, We're going to give like a little update with Pochettino every time after the player ratings at the moment, because I know he's on thin ice. He's had 2 back-to-back wins here. Aston Villa one was a great one, great win. Today, set us up brilliantly with the lineup. Tactical substitutions, not good enough though. What you tell the substitutions to do on the pitch, not good enough. Sterling for Mudryk, not good enough. Like I said, first half we didn't really perform that well, I've got to be honest. Second half we turned up, so I've got to give him props there. 50-50 in a way, to be fair, but I'll give him the benefit of doubt for this game, because I actually think we actually kind of turned up in that second half. Everything could have been bypassed easily, but he's still on thin ice for me, I've got to be honest. He's got to be on thin ice for me, because the Aston Villa game, void. Brilliant win, did really, really well against a really good team, but today, this Crystal Palace team was there for the taking. They didn't have any of their best players out. And we struggled in that first half. Really struggled in that first half. Second half, like I said, you had to get it right. He did get it right. Substitutions, every single one was right, bar Gilchrist and Sterling. He brought on Gilchrist and Sterling when we were 1-0 down. Didn't make any sense, but luckily we pulled through. The tactical substitution for Nkunku to come. Nkunku coming on with the right sub, but the tactical substitution, what he told them to do, was the wrong thing. Wrong thing. And also Sterling coming on for Jackson, when I think Jackson was actually playing quite well. And Sterling coming on instead of Mudryk in general, I just think was the wrong sub. But like I said, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's 2 wins on the trot. We've now got a tough game coming up. We've got, I think it's City, match day 25 of the Premier League. If we can win that, then I can look at Pochettino and go, okay, you might be stepping in the right direction here. But I'm not going to be fickle. I'm still Poch out. But I'm just happy we've got the win. I'm bloody gassed that we got the win. I'm so happy. Like I said, hopefully this builds a bit of consistency, ready for the next type of game, and the next game, and the next game, and hopefully we could build something, some sort of confidence ready for the cup final, because the cup final is the only thing us Chelsea fans are looking at majority of the time right now and going, this is the big one. This is the big one. So yeah, we've closed the gap as well between 11th and where we are right now. I think it's a 4 or 5 point gap now. And yeah, I think we're only a point or 2 off 7th. So we've got to strive for it now. We've got to strive for it. Hopefully, if we could build up some sort of momentum, we could hopefully strive for Europa League. I don't think Champions League's out of the equation, but Europa League, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Europa League. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best thing, but I think with a bunch of young players at your disposal, I think a Europa League to play those players and hopefully win some sort of European trophy if we can get into it, to then get into a free pass into Champions League or something. I'm thinking too far ahead, but getting into Europa League and playing some sort of Europe, giving more players these minutes in their legs would be quite vital, so I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's hopefully we can build some sort of consistency. And yeah, like, subscribe, everybody. Take care. Or let me know in the comments down below what you all thought about the game. Get in. And yeah, I'm still not 100%, so I won't be streaming today. But yeah, take care all. Like, subscribe, bell notification on. And yeah, up the Chelsea. Come on. Peace.